A lovely, peaceful day at Vampire Prison. Prison pending. We've got a prison built, we just need prisoners for it. You might remember, we spent the past episode basically gearing up to fight a mechanoid space vessel that landed, a red ship. I have incorrectly said two things about the ship. Number one, I said, it looks like the fire won't spread across the river. It's fire. Why would it spread across the river? That was your first mistake. It's actually spread across the river. Second one, we got plenty of time. Time is on our side. We can spend the whole episode gearing up. We don't. There's another fucking... another friggin' ship literally just awoke, so I thought, now we better start the episode. It's kind of trying to get a bit more planning, a bit more just garbage building, or at least put it in place so that we can work on it this episode and plan out what we're doing. Wasn't expecting that, to be completely frank with you. So, we've got not one very spooky skeleton ship, thank you. We've got a second one too. Good. On the plus side, though, I have made sure everybody's got the right weapons, the right ammo equipped in between episodes, because I'm not going to sit here and obviously do loadout management during episode. I think that's an absolute waste of time. Let's fight ourselves some mechanoids, huh? This ship is spreading fire. Fire is a pain in the ass. Fire's not going to... Well, I mean, I was going to say fire's not going to kill us. Fire literally does kill you. Don't stand in a fire. For us, though, it's just random trees basically catching a light and then petering out because it's constantly volcanic winter, so there's no friggin' plants anyway. But except for our kill box, one place where we don't want plants, but we'll ignore that one. I think we should deal with the psychic ship first. Mental breakdowns are the killers of all Rimworld colonies. I still maintain this. What we're going to do, everybody line up. Let's kill the fucker. In theory, this should work. They're going to spawn in the river. It's going to take a long time to get over here. Worst case scenario, we'll open this thing up, and then there's like a centipede in there with a triple rocket launcher. That would screw us over massively. Who hasn't got the range to hit this? Okay, on to auto fire, son. Who hasn't got the range to hit this? Let's take a look through what we've got here. So, Jilp has suitable range. Okay, all of our SKS boys have correct range. We know the guy, the only one I really want to check, to be honest with you, is Puckula, who definitely can't hit it in 1,000 years. Alright, Puckula, you get, like, back here, and then as the mechanoids and scythers come over or whatever, what about the guy with the shotgun too? Not in 100 years. Right, you are on official bridge defense. Everyone else, move this way. These guys can hit it, spread out a little bit more. Good. Because the last thing we want is also a guy with, like, you know, like one of the machine gun guys. In fact, let's spread along the riverbed as well. There we go. That'll do it. Alright, just in case they have like a minigun, just spreading out this a little bit more would maybe mitigate a little bit of damage. These guys are on bridge defense. As they come around this corner, we can hopefully glam with these two. These guys can focus down entirely on that. Everyone else can hit, I think. Let's get to work. So, all of you boys, open fire. We've got line of sight. We've got good line of sight. No one's going to shoot one another. What are we up against? Nothing. Someone said in Discord, it was Alchemia, said, ooh, we got a Lancer to fight. Okay, that's fine. 2 scythers, not a big deal. What we're going to do then is we're going to take these boys and we're going to shoot at the Lancer. So the point I was going to make is that Alchemia said build mortars. With psychic ships, what we could do is just sit on the mortar, fire mortar shots over at it, so this thing's weak enough. It's when they go like below 50% health or something like that. That's when they actually launch an assault against your base. That's a great idea. I really don't use mortars in Rimworld because they're such a pain in the ass. I don't think they have much practical use. So the biggest killers, I always maintain this, infestations, obviously mental breakdowns, and then and drop pods. None of those are useful. Or mortar doesn't solve any of those problems unless you're going to blow up your own people, which I could be persuaded to at the rate things are going. Alright, take out the Lancer. That guy's got, obviously, a long-range charge lance. I wasn't expecting to go that way, I'll be completely frank with you. Pickle an alley card, bridge defense squad, you've already failed. Don Trumpian, pull back. Pick the alley card, move forward. Shotgun's probably going to shred the boy, or he's going to shred us. Maybe we should get Battle Jilt. Demonetize. Move on to the bridge. Good luck, team. You're going to need it. Oh, God, it actually just straight up glanced off there. Okay. We've killed one, though. Oh, we actually killed the Lancer. Oh, it's at least knocked down. Okay, that's exactly what we're after. Lance cell. Can we get its gun? Is that what you're telling me? Whoa. It's got a specific ammo type, huh? Maybe we can craft it. Either way. You boys, change plan. We're going to shoot this. Please don't shoot one another. Oh, God, they're going to shoot one another, aren't they? Back off. Back off. Back off. Back off. Back off. Back off. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, Pickle, I saw that. Just basically shot Alicard straight in his goddamn face. Are these two like enemies? What happened with that? Social? Lovers with Edward Collin. I had no idea. It must be the way it sparkles. Rivals with Jill. We really should check the social tab as well. I will definitely make an effort to do that this episode. Oh my god. Lost his jaw. Oh, the Scyther just hacked the jaw off, but apparently they're not even bleeding from that. How does that work? I guess it must be hot knives, cauterizing the wounds, or whatever. Lost his... So he was shot in the arm. Basically straight through the arm there. Okay. You should be fine. No immediate danger, 66%. I think if you've been shot in the arm, you would be in very much immediate danger, but that's okay. What I'm concerned about is our people shooting each other in the back of the head here. What we're going to say then is let's take most of these guys, specifically these ones here. These guys can continue the assault against the other one, just because I'm worried, like I was saying, that Jope is going to shoot like Edward Cullen or Don Trump in the back of the head there. The other guys have probably got this on lockdown, seeing as it's almost dead anyway. Please? We're good. What was that? Did I not just see a shot go across? Oh, they're shooting at the other one. Is he down? Come on. How is it taking so long? He's at 20%. We're getting very unlucky. Come on. Okay, change of plan. Right, we're gonna do this. Can you guys get out of there? I don't think they can. Lure him across the water. Lure him across the stone field. That one's down. Okay, that's very, very lucky. Right, stand here then and just shoot at it. That's it. Lure it back and forth. Run and run. These other guys can still hit it. These are a long-range squad. That was perfect. Not a big deal. Most damage we took there was Alucard got their jaw sliced off, which is obviously a big deal. Stabbed in the foot, and then shot in the arm by Pickula. Once again, another raid where we did the most damage to our own pawns there. So that's actually not a big deal. Battle Jope, if you want to go in and finish off the ship, we'll send him in with melee so that we're not wasting ammo or anything like that. Everyone else should be good. Alucard, what are you doing? Beating the fire out. Go to bed, you weird man. You're literally dying. I have built a hospital bed. That's one thing I wanted to do before we started off our attacks against the dropships, for hopefully obvious reasons here. Getting down still, hospital bed. Infection chance multiply from room, 51%. Does that mean it's 50% lower chance to get infection or a 50% increased chance to get infection? Multiplier. Obviously, I've just answered my own question there. Alright, Alucard, get to bed. We've also got this. It gives immunity, medical 10, quality offset plus 7%. What about this one? What does this give? Immunity gain. So if he gets an infection, we're good. Obviously, we don't want that, though. We don't want to plan for an infection. I think that's a horrible idea. Pickula, you are our doctor, so let's get you down here as well to come and help out. We need to really move some medicine over here. We've got it in the freezer. Do we have any other medicine? Not that I can see. We've wasted a lot of it on making antiseptic corpses. As we've talked about before, they have a lot of practical uses. Here's a cool thing that I found last episode. If we go into the MISC tab, we can build all sorts of weird shit. So there's this thing here, Inspiration Bulb, with 30 steel, 30 plasteel, 1 antiseptic corpse, 1 programmable disc. We can basically build a scarecrow that thinks. You can put it near... provides light, but also offers a buff for research, and they connect 2 of those. Basically, like the more linkables mod, except we're making it out of literal human corpses. I think that's incredible. What's Death Monitor? Like, we're going to stuff a corpse and use it as a nurse, huh? Very Silent Hill. I love it. It's a cool mod. Like I said, I think it really does fit the theme of the whole vampire prison thing. Anyway, Battle Jope. The reason I sent Jope to go and do this, by the way, is we're going to go Warform. And then we're going to go Feral Claws. That will never get old. That's always incredible. Even though it's fairly lackluster as well in hindsight. And then start punching. Just start wailing away, my son. It's not that impressive. You know, in hindsight, Jope, I was kind of hoping... You know what? To say that he's ripping apart a spaceship by himself... Fairly impressive stuff. I love that when he came out of war form, he does exactly the same amount of damage as when he was in war form. Incredible. We've got ourselves 1 advanced component. What is it, like 3 for the fabrication bench? You only need 3 advanced components before you can just make as many advanced components as you want. That's definitely up my alley, if you know what I'm saying. Which is a very strange expression to use there. This is also going well. Jope was on fire. Oh, God. Jope was on fire. He was in a river, though, so I don't understand how that works. Alright, that thing apparently just straight up can't be meleeed to death. I guess in hindsight it is literally a steel death bot, so we're going to send someone just to gun it down quickly. Mainly only, you know, it's not going to get up and start attacking us, but so we can grind it up for parts and get some components out of it or something along those lines. Edward Cullen, can you finish? Did we just finish off? Oh, I didn't realize we could do that against mechanoids. What do these blood packs do? I honestly thought they were just temporary. What is that? What are you doing with that? You can tempt people with blood packs. Oh my god. Oh, it stems bleeding, I assume. I never knew that. That's awesome. So it's just like medicine, essentially? Blood bag. Let's take a look. Take from a human used for another human in medical treatment. Thank God we don't have to worry about blood types or anything like that. Cool. So it's just like medicine. And we can suck it out of, like, prisoners. Oh, my God. Could we set, like, a blood-selling trade? Because surely blood won't kill them. Obviously, they have blood bars that replenish over time. We could actually just cut off prisoners' arms and legs, remove the pelvis, which won't kill them, by the way. Keep them in their beds permanently, and then just milk them for their blood. I've never been so happy with Rimworld. Oh, for fuck's sake. Never been so happy with Rimworld in my whole goddamn life. Alucard, you're alright, my friend. Infection minor. I mean, it shouldn't be a big deal, because like I said, we've got this pretty incredible bed, huh? Prioritize standing. 10 to Alucard. Gonna send him with a blood pack, huh? That's not really how that works, but that's okay. Good. So you are in this incredible bed. It was good treatment anyway. What's the quality on that one? Am I blind? Oh, 75%. Wow, that's incredible. Obviously, plus these as well. You are fine. Nothing to worry about here. I have a slight issue. I know it's just occurred to me what it is. Starvation, low food? Yeah. There's only just animals spawned in on the map, so I don't know what the fuck we'd have done besides that. There's so few animals. They've only just spawned in. Okay, we can actually get some food now. I didn't even take that into account. I suppose we could turn them all into vampires, but that's not exactly the most practical way to do things. All right, we need to go and hunt like right now. Like everybody just needs to fucking squat up and go and kill these gigantelopes or whatever. There are apple trees. Could have eaten some lovely apple trees. They've even grown because obviously they're not even grown yet because we've had nothing but volcanic winter for the past 6 months and then a cold snap on top which killed all of our crops. Anyway, you guys here? Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. We're almost there. Right, just a little bit more. Turn it up to burst fire. And then, actually, where's the shoot button, though? Attack. Kill. Are you guys? Are you also going to kill? Actually kill dead. There we go. That's what we're after. Okay. These things are quite powerful, though, aren't they? Why are you running? No. Get over here and shoot him. You also get over here and shoot. You get down here and shoot. Okay, good luck. I think we're going to actually fucking need it. Oh, God, Jill. Watch out for the gigantelope. Nothing to worry about. Absolutely. I'm not even concerned. Alucard's been shot. Oh, no, it's still the same damage. All right. Go back to base. Who's our cook? It's Mal. Mal is on a mental breakdown because he hasn't got any food. All right, then. This is going to be another fucking close call. I hate it. Right. Kill that. Slay that one. Queen. Finish off. There we go. Okay. Picula. I need you to not consume at all. A hole urgently. Thank you. Outside our loud area. You fool. What was that? Why was there a tiny little hole just where specifically that thing was? For the love of God. Alright, haul that one. Jump. Finish that one off. Haul it. Seriously, drain Alucard. Just leave him on the... Look at their moods. Their bars are completely drained. Just going to leave them on the floor. These vampires, they are a micromanagement fucking nightmare. Are you joking? Alright. Jill, I need you to go and get that other gigantelope, my guy, because we are on the precipice of just losing this entire colony to starvation of all freaking things. Stop with the nuclear winter. I think we can all agree on that. This is absurd. Need material. There's a fucking gigantelope right there, my man. Do forever. We allowing all? What are we not allowing? Just no insect corpses, right? Okay, Mal. Can I put you need material? Am I friggin' blind? Oh, reserved? Is that why? There we go. Okay, got it. Worked it out. It's okay, team. Don't worry. We're fine. This is horrible. Like, this is actually fucking terrible. Cook some meals. No, put that down. Cook meal. Right now. Do not... Stop. No snapshot. Right, cook this goddamn meal. Okay. I think we're fine. The only one I wasn't able to get was Count Chocolate. Literally, as he was eating the meal, he went into mental breakdown. Everyone else seems to be fed. Oh, we're going to have to keep a very close eye on the hunting. And how are the crops doing as well? Obviously, the freaking constant volcanic winter is driving me nuts. Luckily, we're in a season now where it doesn't matter. We're in summer. But I can't believe this thing has lasted almost an entire year in-game. Right, I mean, obviously in-game. What are we looking for, then? I guess we'll hunt a couple more of these goddamn things, seeing as they seem to give out decent... It's not a huge amount of meat, but it is a decent amount of meat. What are you? I'm not going to fight the Andrewsarchus, seeing as it appears to be just a gigantic tiger. That's a bear, by the way. Oh, it's a black bear, so it's only small. But that is obviously not something we want to fight, just by size comparison. I'm still going to deal with these things. I want to let everyone just have a day off, you know, to eat, to be merry, to live their lives for a bit, and then we'll go for round 2 of the death machines. Well, on the plus side, we might be starving to death. There may be no animals, and it may be too cold for the past, 12 months to grow food. But there are 8 plants we can harvest, my friends. That's right. Apples. Oh, God, that also includes apparently heel root. Oh, my God, are you kidding? There's no food. There's no way to get food. We've just got to wait. We've just got to wait for the fucking first harvest corn in the past year to grow. Or we can hunt these big boys. But, obviously, they're gigantic and very, very dangerous. Go on, then, Jill. Hunt that dragon. Look at this. Sneaky Jill. Peers from behind his shed wall. He takes aim and does nothing. Literally nothing. Nothing for hours on end. What the fuck is Apparently we can't hunt either. Just to really put the... There we go. Take him down. Just put the cherry on the cake there. Skyfall him. Nice. That was cool. Very impressed by that one. You might want to feed on that and maybe even kill it. I mean, is that... There we go. That was awesome. Good amount of... That was a great tip. Whoever left that tip, you may have saved this colony. To say this one's going to be close, I think is a little bit of an understatement. 94% infection, 96% is just pulled ahead. Why are you not sleeping in the hospital bed? I will never know. Why did you choose this bed to lie down in after coming back from that hunt? Who the fuck knows? I think you're fine. Okay, that was very dangerous, huh? What's wrong with Edward Cullen? VT addiction withdrawal 98%. Why? There are clearly 2 vampires capable of feeding these guys. Like I said, absolute fucking micromanagement nightmare. I think the ghouls are... Wait, he's not even a freaking ghoul. Well, no shit, he's got a VT addiction withdrawal. He's not a ghoul. Why? I don't know. Either way, I think the ghouls are off the table. It's kind of cool they get some bonus powers. I'd rather just have mechanical death guards, like death wardens instead, using the expanded Bionic mod, rather than constantly having to juggle people being addicted to VT and constantly having them on mental breakdown and constantly needing to keep vampires around to feed these boys around. I've also lowered their firefighting, by the way, because obviously it's fairly pointless until we've dealt with this to be constantly fighting these fires, seeing as they're just going to respawn. Although that fire's getting dangerously close here. Now's the time to go and fight here, huh? Let's go and kill these. Let's go and kill these other fuckers. Right, squad up. Let's do it, team. They've been around for way too long. Jope has gone mad because, of course, it's daytime. I don't know how he was able to get all that direction, but there we go. He's going to go and hide in a cave. He's fine. Missed form away, little Jope. Go home. Okay, this is fine. I'm actually not too concerned about this. They've got to cross the river, so we're going to get some. We've already killed one, and obviously they're incredibly weak anyway. So I think we should be okay. You told me when he was missed he couldn't die in the sunlight. He's clearly dying in the sunlight. Not only is he dying in sunlight, I can't save him because he's missed. Who left that comment? I'm going to dig that comment up on whatever episode it was, and you're banned. You are 100% banned. Thank you for watching, but you're banned. What do we do? You're just literally carrying a cloud of mist. Look at that. And now these guys are basically being left to their friggin' doom because their friend who's supposed to be fighting the mechanoids with them has fucked off. Are they all dead? There's 2 more. Oh, for the love of God. Are you alright? Because once again, you've been shot by your friends, I assume. Yep, gunshot. To my knowledge, last time I checked, Scythers don't use Soviet weaponry. Might just be me, though. You can piss off home as well. And then there were 2. Good. So this battle's gone incredibly well. Jope's bullets caught fire. So now we've got this going on. Good. It's not like we needed those. Well, didn't need bullets anyway. Are they just literally bullets just raining down from the sky now? That's a cool feature, if not slightly ridiculous. I do like that. All right, come over here. Get your SVD. Snipe him, boy. You can do it. This guy's got a high-powered, long-range weapon. If anybody's going to take this boy... Incredible. 10 out of 10. Let's put these fucking fires out, because this is ridiculous. The world is burning. Get over here. What would you think? Take shots? Just open fire? What about who got shot in the stomach again? How are you doing? Don Trumpian. Are you actually going to the... Rest until healed. Edward Cullen, thank you for your help. Thank you for getting Jope home. Jope's fine. Nothing to worry about. Good work. Get into that hospital bed. Picular mental breakdown. Why? Confused and wrong. Oh, because of dementia. Good. Our doctor has dementia. Now running around wandering. My blood pressure. I also need a hospital bed at this point because this is absurd. Do we have another good doctor? We have nobody. Like, Jope is our next best doctor with a skill of 5. Incredible. Jope, field promotion, my friend, who's apparently still missed, except he's not missed. Only times gone by was he missed. Now he is regular man. Please go and heal him. For the love of fuck. How are you doing? Was that even a good treatment? Actually, not bad at all. Quality 83%. Holy shit. I guess it's because of, you know, the vitals monitor and obviously the intravenous drip there. IV, if you will. Count Chocula, how are you doing? Why are you damaged? What's wrong with you? Burns. Oh, I mean, the world, it was on fire. It's obviously not going to be for much longer. Go and tend to him as well. Even crappy Dr. Jope can deal with burns. Who else we got? Alucard, what's wrong with you? Still healing from his infection. That's okay. Nothing to worry about. Everybody's fine. Lives are saved. Nothing's wrong. Just went on these two to get rid of this goddamn freaking fire ship. Go and melee it. This is ridiculous. It's literally quicker to punch the spaceship to death than it is to shoot it with armor-piercing bullets. And it's gone. Thank God. Okay, we're fine. We're back in the game. Now we can actually focus on the vampire prison thing and not on everything being on fire, everything being poisoned, or there being horrible death machines. Haul it urgently. We've got a lot of treasure out of this. Was that worth the effort or the losses all the time? I mean, the fact that we've still got volcanic winter is the thing that's really... You're just going to leave that on the floor, right? That's the thing that's really screwing me. That's the thing that's really, really pissing me off with this. Is the... Oh, we don't need to restrict them anymore either. Thank fucking God for that. There we go. I might still keep Jope and Picular restricted, at least somewhat, so that they're not... Because otherwise, like I said before, if I tell them to haul this urgently for a tasty geese. If I time to hunt geese or this dead raccoon here, Jilt will run all the way over, get stuck, and then burn to death, as we've seen multiple times before. So I'm still going to keep those guys semi-restricted. My god, that was a stressful experience. Alright, so the research benches are now turned back on. I turned them off for ages while we were still building the prison, so they weren't distracted or anything like that. Right, so we've got blowback operation. Do we want to go for turrets or to prevent... What is that? Why can't you do that anymore? Health condition. Because he's got a goddamn jaw, so we can't say to the dog, like, sit or heal or stay or jump or whatever. Remain. Okay. I'm thinking then, slight change of tactic. Let's go for rim hygiene. There we are. Dubs bad hygiene. We're going to go for, where is it? Sewage sludge composting. Let's make our farms as effective as possible. Let's start work on, I mean, ideally, having a decent food source so this never happens again. The volcanic winter, I'm going to assume, is a permanent game condition. Obviously, it's not, but I mean, I feel like it's best to treat it that way for the time being. Let's try and make our farms as effective as possible. We may also want to, on that same subject, use our antiseptic corpses. We've got 13 kicking around. They don't rot or anything, so we've no reason to use them urgently. I think getting some antiseptic planters down as soon as possible and actually starting some farms, not a bad idea. I think putting inside the prison is also fantastic. I mean, A, it's convenient, but B, it's also kind of really funny, huh? Why is it like that? Why is it not just a rotatable thing? Huh. Anyway, let's put down some planters. Let's get the prisoners farming crops from the dead bodies of our enemies. I feel like that's a hell of a way to keep your prisoners in line, huh? This is the first step to super war crimes. Oh my god, they actually look like dead bodies. Oh my god, that's really bad. Are they the corpses of the people we killed? Because if that's the case, that's incredible. Obviously, they're clearly just JPEGs if we zoom in there. I mean, that's just depleted. That's awesome, though. I think that's so cool. Right, Jilp. No, not Jilp. Mal, do you want to come and finish the other ones as well? Let's get some crops planted. What can we plant in these? Everything by the looks of it. Honestly, this is the type of thing where you want to plant, like, Devil Strand, huh? Like a fast-growing crop, more sensitive. These things have a ridiculous amount of fertility because they literally take a friggin' prepared dead body to grow the crops in. 214% fertility. We don't have Devil Strand research yet, but we do need that for power armor. Power armor, as we've seen in Combat Extended, as I've said many times before, is disgustingly overpowered. I particularly like that fat, bloated, and very, very pink one. That's my favorite guy. Alright. These are fucking terrible. This is horrendous. Plant rice. I mean, rice will grow incredibly quickly. Like, insanely quickly. So I think for now, probably not a bad idea when we have, you know, no crops, huh? Is that all it... That's all it... And it just literally grows on the corpse. They don't even fill it with soil, which is obviously what you would do. You can't just put a rice seed in someone's nose and then watch it sprout. Although, you know, there have been... I've seen it on Half-Slash what the fuck that's possible. Just saying. Probably would want to fill that over with soil first, my friend. Here's my hint. This is what I'm doing now. I'm giving hints on how to grow... No, let's move on. Let's move on. I feel like demonetized, appropriate there, wandering around the fields in distress. I'm also in that situation. Let's not talk about growing crops out of dead corpses, huh? One thing I did, change the subject, we've moved all the ammo dangerously into one very confined space. As we saw before, when ammo catches fire, it ends horribly. Want to put it all in the same room in a very cramped area, should we need to reload, those guys are going to get absolutely shredded if like a drop pod lands through there. 10 out of 10. If a more shell lands on that, that's obviously going to be horrible, but I really hope we see a pirate just crash land through there and then immediately get just shredded. That's like a cheese grater, but for enemies, which is what we need. Speaking of war crimes, that's my next invention. Okay. How are we doing in terms of research then? Septic tanks, then we need sewage sludge composting. It's going to be 1,000. We could get a couple of people working on the research at the same time because we've got a lot of intellectuals in this colony. Demonetized our scientist is actually our best one yet. What are you doing, demonetized? Oh, you're just wandering around in the field. I mean, obviously, anything is better than doing that, but I think having research, now that I want to dedicate a bit more time and effort to the research, now that we've got a nice, sort of stable, kind of nicely decorated colony, happy to go for that. We've got 3 more points during this episode. I mean, I think I forgot to spend points after the crazy vampire showdown that happened last time, in last episode, where we were just constantly trying up like our melee stat and our shooting stat increased. We're almost maxed out on his abilities. I mean, I guess level 30 would be the maximum. Maybe you just don't gain XP after that or something. Maybe, you know what would be cooler? Spend all your points to go up a generation, to go to level 4, but trade all of this in and start from scratch. That'd be awesome, huh? But either way, I think we got one of the more garbage, just judging by, like, his abilities. I feel like we got one of the more garbage vampires. Gargoyle doesn't seem good at all. Warform seems shit. Feral Claw seem very irrelevant when we've got combat extended with the guns and stuff. The Wing Buffet seems to really work. The Skyfall is useful. Mistform apparently was useful only for... oh man, I've got to turn the consoles back on. God damn it. I was thinking why I haven't got so many, you know, trade chips. The Warform... Sorry, the Skyfall seems useful, but even then, like, that Mistform also not working in the sun. What the fuck is the deal with that, huh? Base is nice. Happy with the base. I've actually increased stone cutting hard and quarry work now, so we can start a bit more working on, like, you know, these pathways and shit as well. Then, back to prison changing, I think. Do we want to waste loads of marble tiles on this prison? I feel like just, like, concrete the whole fucking thing, huh? It's cheap, it's easy to do. They don't need nice floors. They're prisoners. Let's just concrete over the whole... I imagine prisons in real life have just concrete floors. I've never actually seen the inside of a prison in real life. Can't imagine it particularly pleasant. So we're just going to just concrete over the whole goddamn thing. And then finally, the one thing that's been long overdue, the rolling blackouts reminded me of this. Actually, wind... Oh, that's why I turned those things off, because we just straight don't have enough power. Yeah, we can actually fix that problem now, because last episode, or was it last episode when we got these? I don't remember. Either way, we've got them. So let's put a couple down and actually use the freaking things, If we put another one, like, on this side, I guess we'll have to... If that's going to be obstructed by the bridge, we could just fit one, like, here. Just like a little bit of a cheeky wind turbine there. Awesome. And maybe put one on this side as well. If we can fit one. There we go. Awesome. Right, that's going to definitely solve our power issues. That actually may be too many wind turbines. Oh, I am using the invisible cables to connect all these lamps up outside. They were wood-fueled last time, and it's a pain in the ass because you have to keep the refuel job, obviously, on for that, and it was wasting a lot of time. Fingers crossed that between these, I'm going to forbid that one and forbid that one. We'll just start building them one at a time so we're not spreading resource out super thin. We might not have enough for all of these anyway. Mal, I'm going to get you to do that, like, right now, because we are going to run out of power. And with that, we should be in probably positive power just with that one. Yeah, we're good. That's with the wind turbines running quite a high speed. And, you know, it's going to be logarithmic. When it drops, it's going to drop 4 times as much. So I'm thinking, let's also set this one up too. The impact's going to be 4 times more. I didn't explain that very well, but hopefully you guys get what I'm getting at. Like, that's, yeah, like, there we go. We're immediately lower down because they're all dependent on the same goddamn thing there. Block drain. No? I guess someone unblocked it. Jolt with his plunger. That's what Warform is useful for. Fighting giant block drains. It's got to be useful for something now, seeing it's done absolutely fuck all this campaign. Is that also hooked up to the grid? How's that not solved our problems, huh? Grid excess is so low. Yeah, no, I was definitely bang on about those wind turbines being fucking just atrociously bad. Jill, come down with the other one. We're going to have to build loads. I think maybe even 3 might not be enough as well. Bulk goods trader is the best news I've ever seen. Okay, who's our social boy? That's Mal. We can tell by the badges. That's a great mod. I really might not be able to play Rimworld without that mod anymore. Call them, sell all of this crap. Look at how much garbage old school apparel we've got. We can research apparel recycling, but it's made of just, you know, garbage leathers. We want, like, Devil Strand. We want power armor. Oh my god, they sell yaks. They sell mega ferrets. I don't want to make... What is it? A rad yak? That's from Fallout? High radiation environments. 6 bionic stomachs reinforced with lead-laden biolattice designed to extract residual radioactive material from grass cells. Cool. Rajak is a valuable acquisition indeed. Oh, refined it to uranium? Oh my god. So it eats grass and then shits out uranium. That's obviously fantastic. Oh, they are super expensive, huh? Talk about bulk goods trader. Right, let's sell them all of these garbage leathers. Speaking of garbage leathers, let's just get rid of all of this crap because it's taking up so much room. It's all fairly pointless. Our best leather, to put it into perspective, is guinea pig fur. So maybe we can afford to get rid of that. And in fact, buy a couple of advanced components. That actually gives us enough to be able to build our workbench now, huh? We might buy some other components as well as we go here. But, right. Bonecrete, fantastic. Keep it. We want to build castle jump out of that. Bone ash, I might be tempted to buy that. FSX, that's used for propellants. We'll keep that. Sell this garbage. Absolutely don't want arrows. That's terrible. We really don't want... This is the stuff I'm really here to sell. Even though we're not going to make any money out of it, I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it to clear all of this shit out. Like I said, it would be an absolute waste of time to... I didn't even really take that into account. To even recycle all of this would take absolutely ages, and what are we going to get out of it? Some garbage out that we don't really want either. Let's get rid of all of this. We've got ourselves a dress code. Let's stick to it. And these guys have been so good, I'm going to buy them a couple of arcade cabinets. There we go. So what are we getting? We're getting 2,000 out of that. That's including the 2,000 more to spend on arcade cabinets. Do you want to buy anything else? Very tempted to buy a couple more components. Like I said, we've only got 8 left. People have been working in quarry non-stop. Like I said, I really did nerf that into the ground because it was pretty trash. How many do you want to buy? They're actually fairly cheap. I might just buy like 20. Or we could buy the lot. I'll take the lot. Thanks, Harry Potter. Appreciate you. Done. Good deal, I think. I think that was a very, very good deal, especially as we need the components for obviously building these water mills, and, you know, we're sort of doing a bit more of industrialization here. Might also want to build a mechanoid, what is it, machining table? So we can actually get rid of these goddamn mechanoids too. Do we even have the... Oh, we do have the research for that. Nice, okay. Just sort of stick it anywhere, huh? Put it there. That way it's not obstructing the actual walkway too much either. Put a chair for the drugs lab. Cool. That's worked out really well. I kind of want to research fabrication bench next then, because we've got enough advanced components, we've got enough regular components too, to my knowledge, to be able to build, you know, build that. Why could we not sell, like, some of this? Oh, because it's just that bad. Oh, it's tainted. Right. Can I get rid of tainted shit? Can we just go, like, tainted? Tainted? I was kind of hoping we could just leave tainted apparel outside so it will rot away. We can, with the hygiene mod, during the very, very end game, we can get washing machines, which allow you to remove the taint from things. Power armor, as I've said before, ridiculously powerful for that, because you can purify power armor, repair it, whatever, and then sell it for a ridiculous amount. Let's get our arcade cabinets installed, and then I think we'll have to leave it there for today. Power is dealt with, base is looking nice, prison is almost done. Couple more floors, kitchen setup, something for them to do, then we up. I mean, actually, it works right now. Obviously, it is a sealed prison, so it is basically ready to go. Giving them something to do there so they can defend themselves. We've got war crimes. We've dealt with our problems. This has been a fantastic episode for the colony. Hope you guys are still enjoying things as per usual. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons making this series possible in the first place. Big thank you to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Austin Gauthier, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Blurry Bunny, Sidini, Crazy Pack, Croesus, Donald, Escape, Facundo Vasquez, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Haydog, Jimbo, Jocelyn Dean Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smug, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Pelvis Presley, Sirthal the Swede, Stannis Amanis, Toby Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Backers, and Zazzy7011. Thank you all for your support at the Insane Tier levels on Patreon. This has been pretty crazy today. Very, very useful. A little bit high blood pressure, but I think we got through it in the end. Big shout as well, of course, to Astro, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Arachnid44, Ben Troke, Better Max, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Deepen, Don, Dunk10217, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Ice, Wallow, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jose, Joran DeVries, Jessica Smith, John Holiday, Johnny No, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Lusme, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Shari, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Will Wade, Wolfie, and Zico 2. Thank you. See you all tomorrow.